Live saxophone teaching. Yeah, to those of you that joined last week, I'm sure you enjoyed the lesson. And here come another opportunity for us again to learn new things with respect to the saxophone. If you're just joining, please, I would like you to kindly click on the like button, right? Share the live video with your friends, and yeah, make sure you share this live video. Today is going to be another interesting moment on the saxophone. Yeah, this is going to be another interesting moment on the saxophone. Alright. Please, as you are joining, kindly be telling me where you are joining from. Alright. Tell me your location, where you are joining from. Thank you. Keep joining, keep joining, keep joining. Keep joining and tell me. Alright, okay, I can see I have servant of God. I have Joseph. Please tell me your name and of course where you are watching from, okay? Tell me your name and where you are watching from. Today is going to be another interesting episode. Alright, and it's going to be interesting, trust me. I'm going to be teaching. Okay, this is Mr. Kaide streaming from Abeokuta. Okay, and we have Joseph streaming from Lagos. Alright, yeah. Alright, that's a good one. Yeah, please keep joining, and as you are joining, make sure you click on the like button, please. Alright. Yeah, please, as you are joining, tell me your name and where you are streaming from. Tell me your name and where you are streaming from. Okay? Yeah, today is going to be another interesting moment on the saxophone tonight. I'm going to be taking some passing notes. Very interesting. Okay. Alright, without wasting our time, I think I should hit on the teaching straight away. Okay, I've Jadsax from Houston. Alright, okay, thank you all for joining tonight. Just like I said, it's gonna be another interesting moment. Alright, as you are joining, please kindly make sure you click on the like button, okay? Hit on the like button. As you are joining, make sure you tell me your name and of course where you're watching from. Alright, okay, today I'm gonna be teaching on passing notes. Alright, when I'm talking about passing notes, those things you do that leads you to an approach note or a landing note, they are the thing you refer to as passing notes. And as a matter of fact, there are many. Okay, things you can do to lead you to your approach note or your landing note, there are many. But today we are going to consider working on the use of chromatic order, serving as a passing note. Yeah, so passing note using the chromatic scale. Yeah, so that is what we are going to consider today. Okay, and I'm going to tell us all the series involved in this kind of movement, and of course how you can go about them. All right, after and listening the all the series, we'll also make our time to talk about the practical applications. All right, so now this is what we're going to do tonight. Very interesting. Okay, so interesting. We are going to consider doing all of this. If you have a landing note on the 4th degree, if you have a landing note on the 5th degree, okay, sorry, when I said 4th, I mean your fa, okay? When I say 1st degree, I mean do. When I say 2nd degree, I mean re. When I say 3rd degree, I mean your mi. When I say 4th degree, I'm talking about fa. When I say the 5th degree, I'm talking about your so. Okay, when I say the 6th degree, I'm talking about your la. When I say the 7th degree, I'm talking about T. All right, and here in this series, what we're first going to look at is this. When you have a landing note on the 4th degree, which is fa, what you need to do to lead you to fa in a chromatic order is what we are going to consider now. Okay, now if fa is my landing note, like I said, what we are going to do is this, because the passing note series is going to go through a chromatic order, like I said. So what you're going to do is very simple. You're going to play do, di, re, mi, mi, fa. Very simple. Do, di, re, mi, fa, do, di, re, mi, fa, do, di, re, mi, fa, do, di, re, mi, fa. Of course, you know your re is the same thing as your mo. So you can at the same time say do, di, mo, mi, fa, do, di, re, mo, mi, fa, do, di, re, mo, mi, fa. You get that? So now this is what you are going to do. Just like I said if your landing note is on the 4th degree, which is fa, so what you're going to do is to do what? Do, di. Okay, I'm playing on the key of C, right? So play do, di, re, mi, fa. So you have it like. Can you hear that? That's what you're going to have. Do, di, mi, fa, da, 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 da. So you need to work on your speed, actually, right? So the note is this. Do, di, re, mi, fa. And just like I said, if fa is your landing note or if fa is your approach note, what you are going to do chromatically is for you to play what? Do, di, re, mi, fa. As simple as that. Do, di, re, mi, fa. Okay, now what if so happens to be your landing note? Then you go to the 2nd degree of your major scale and play what? Re, mo, mi, fa, fi, so. Re, mo, mi, fa, fi, so. That's what you're going to have. Alright? That's what you will have. Okay, remember I said if fa is your landing note, you play what? Do, di, re, mi, fa. If so is your landing note, you play what? Re, mi, fa, fi, so. Okay, let me play the two together now. Can you hear this? But you can play this singly, like I said earlier on. Okay, if fa is the landing note, you play what? Do, di, re, mi, fa. And if so is the landing note, you play what? Re, mi, fa, fi, so. What if la is the landing note or your approach note? You are going to pick it now from the 3rd degree. Then you play what? Mi, fa, fi, so, zi, la. Mi, fa, fi, so, zi, la. Mi, fa, fi, so, zi, la. Alright? That's what you're going to have. Mi, fa, fi, so, zi, la. Okay. That is when you have La to be your landing note. Okay. Now, what if T happens to be your landing note? So what you're going to play there is going to be what? Fa fi sol si la to ti. You get that? Fa fi sol si la to ti. If T is your landing note, you are going to play what? Fa fi sol si la to ti. Alright? That's what you're going to have. And when Do happens to be your landing note, you will play Sol si la to ti Do. Okay? Alright? Sol si la to ti Do. Sol si la to ti Do. That is what you're going to have when Do is your landing note. Okay? When you have Do as your landing note, you play what? Sol si la to ti Do. Now, what if Re is your landing note? You are going to play La to ti do di Re. Okay? That's what you're going to have. La. Alright? Okay? La to ti do di Re, La to ti do di Re, La to ti do di Re. When you have Re to be your what? Your landing note, you will play La to ti do di Re. Wow. Thank you, Beauty. All the way from United Kingdom. Thank you for joining. Okay. So now, when you have Re as your landing note, I said you are going to play what? La to ti do di Re, La to ti do di Re. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to take it from the first move where you have Fa to be your landing note. All right. Remember I said if Fa is your landing note, you're going to play Do Di Re Mi Fa. Sorry, please. I said if Fa is your landing note, you will play what? Do Di Re Mi Fa. All right. And when Sol happens to be your landing note, you will play what? Re Mi Fa Fi Sol. And when La happens to be your landing note, you play what? Mi Fa Fi Sol Si La. Alright? And when T is your landing note, you play what? Fa Fi Sol Si La to Ti. When you have Do to be your landing note, you are going to play what? Sol Si La to Ti Do. When Re happens to be your landing note, you play what? La to Ti Do Di Re. That's what you're going to have. La to Ti Do Di Re. Now, what if you have Mi to be your landing note? You are going to play what? Ti do di re mi. Ti do di re mi. Before you now play what? Do di re mi fa. Which happens to be what? The first movement where we started from. Alright? So now I'm going to play the whole of this now. Starting from the first degree. Okay, before I do that, I want to ask if you are all following. If you are following, just type yes. And if you are not following, type no. So that I will know whether I should go and start again from the beginning. Yes. I need to know that, I need to be sure that everybody is following before I head straight to the application. Is that okay? If you are following, just type yes. And if you are not following, type no. So that I will know what to do before we go to the application. I want everybody to be carried along. I'm waiting for your response on the comment section. I am waiting for your comments on the comment section. Right? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. If you are following, just type yes. If you are following the teaching, type yes. I need to be sure that you are all following the teaching. And if no, and if you think I'm rushing, just tell me so that I will reduce my tempo. I'm waiting for a response. Okay. So I will believe that everybody is following. All right. Okay. Let me believe that everybody is following. Now, briefly, I said when you have fa to be your landing note, when fa happens to be your landing note, you are going to play do di re mi fa. When fa happens to be your landing note, you play what? Do di re mi fa. All right. Okay. Okay. When so is your landing note, you play what? Re mi fa fi so. Okay. Then when la is your landing note, you play what? Mi fa fi so zi la. Okay. When T is your landing note, you play what? Fa fi so zi la to T. Alright. Then when Do is your landing note, you play what? So zi la to Ti do. Alright. And when Re is your landing note, you play what? La to Ti do di Re. Okay. When you have Mi to be your landing note, you play what? Ti do di re di mi. Alright. That is for that. Now, I will want us to quickly do this. Okay, you can actually, in a way, play the whole of this as a scale. You know, you can play everything as a scale, like this. Sorry. Alright. Alright. Okay, now let's try to apply this on a song like I Surrender. Or please, if you've not liked this live video, kindly hit on the like button, right? Yes, tap on the like button, please. Right now, I want us to apply this technique on a song titled I Surrender All. Alright. All to Jesus I surrender, all to Him I freely give. Alright, you know the song. Alright, now the tones of like this. Mi fa mi re do fa mi do. Okay. Mi fa mi re do fa mi do. Now the chorus. Do ti la so fa. Okay, then ti la so fa mi. Right, then so la so do ti la so fa mi re do. Okay, let me take it again. Mi fa mi re do fa mi do. Mi fa mi re do fa mi do. Then do ti la so fa. Alright, ti la so fa mi. So la so do ti la so fa mi re do. Now we are going to apply this. Now we have it like. Now we have this part of the chorus, I surrender all till I suffer. Now, and I told you, when your approach note is on the do, what you are going to play is to play what? So, si, la, do, ti, do. So now, if I'm going to do do, ti, la, suffer, now I'll play. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm not just going to play do, ti, la, suffer, but rather I'll do what? So, si, la, do, ti, do. Alright? Alright? Then, till I suffer me. Till I suffer me is the next. Alright? Now, what I'm going to do is to play what? Fa, fi, sol, si, la, do, ti. Fa, fi, sol, si, la, do, ti. Can you hear this now? So I'm going to play. That's da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right. So this is. Okay, hear that? Can you hear that? Then so la so do ti ti la. Now at the point of so, what I'm going to play is going to be what? Re mi fa fi so la so do ti ti la. Because I'm going to so, what I would do is to play what? Re mi fa fi so la so from the series I mentioned earlier. So you're going to have it as what? Re mi fa fi so la so do ti ti la so fa mi re do, right? So you are going to like this. Okay, so now I'm going to play everything now. From the chorus of the song, I surrender. All right, so you are. Can you hear that? Okay, let me take it everything again. Everything from the beginning now. Then. Very simple. Very simple. Now I'm going to take everything from the beginning, both the verse of the song and the chorus. Okay. Now, I want to take like 2 or 3 songs so that I can apply the same technique on the song before I take your questions with respect to this topic. Okay. Let me take your questions. Let me take your songs first. Yeah. Your songs first. Let me take your songs. Alright, so let me do. And when I'm going to tell, I'll play what? So now play what really mi fa fi so. Okay, that's for that. And now I want to take some songs from you. If you are still live with me, I want to take some songs from you. Just suggest some songs while we apply this. Okay? All right? I'm still waiting for your songs. Okay, now you have a question with respect to this particular topic. Kindly drop it on the comment section while we treat it together. Okay? If you have a question with respect to this topic, kindly drop it on the comment section. What's happening? What's the fourth song? What's the first song? Okay. Yeah. some space, all right, where will be very much convenient for you. Okay, it doesn't mean that you should be putting it everywhere. Why I would not want you to be putting it everywhere is because you have many other techniques to apply. It's not just this passing note you're gonna be using. All right. Now that I'm going to the chorus, all right. So at the point of do, I'll play what so la ti do do, so la ti do do do, right? Can you hear that? Right? Right? Okay, now we have this. Have you been to Jesus for the cleansing power, right? All right. Now, at the point of me now, mi re do do, what am I going to play to me? Ti do di le di mi. So I cannot play. Now, mi re do. Now, to the point of do again, I'll play. Can you hear that? Now, to T now I can play. Can you hear that? Okay. Can you hear that? Is that okay? Okay, now we have count your blessings, name them one by one, right? Okay, now I'm going to take this song from the beginning. Now, to the point of fa, now I can play what? Can you hear that? Me, fa, sa, mi, fa. Now, me, fa, sa, mi, fa, mi, fa. Like this. Can you hear that? Fa, so now, I play the mi, fa, fi, so. Now, when I'm going to do, ti, do, la, alright, I'll play. Alright. Can you hear that? As simple as that. Do we still have any other song? Okay. Now, questions with respect to this particular topic. What's the question?
If my note is the land on 6 degrees, what will be my estimate? 66.
Okay. If you are having your landing note on the 6th degree, remember your 6th degree is La. Alright? Your 6th degree is La. And remember what we said before. We said that if it is on the 4th degree, you play what? Do, di, re, mi, fa. That's if it is on the 4th degree. Now, if it is on the 5th degree, you are going to start from the 2nd degree by playing what? Re, re, mi, fa, fi, so. Alright? Now, the 6th degree, which is La, you will play what? Mi, fa, fi, so, zi, la. That's what you are going to play for your 6th degree. That's what you have for your 6th degree. Another question? Another question? Okay. Okay. All right. If we don't have any question again, I will believe that okay. What we've discussed so far is quite understood by everyone. All right. And I want to appreciate your time for making our time to join to add to your craft, adding knowledge to the one you already know, and make sure you put this to practice. It will go a long way to help you, and it will enhance your playing also. So, hope to see you again next week, Friday, same time by 8 p.m. West African time. Remember to follow the principles, all the passing note series we've mentioned. Remember this. I said if your landing note is on 4th degree, which is fa, you are going to play what? Do, di, re, mi, fa. And if your landing note is on the 5th degree, you play what? Re, re, mi, fa, fi, so. If it is on the 6th degree, you play what? Mi, fa, fi, so, zi, la. If it is on the 7th degree, you play what? Fa, fi, so, zi, la, to, ti. If it is on the 1st degree, you play what? So, zi, la, to, ti, do. Alright? If it's on the 2nd degree, you play what? La, to, ti, do, di, re. Okay? If it's on the 3rd degree, you play what? Ti, do, di, re, di, mi. Before you now play what? Do, di, re, di, mi, fa. Alright? This is the series again. In case you've forgotten, this is how it goes. Alright? That's for the fa. That's for the sa. Mi, fa, fi, so, zi, la. Alright? Then that's for la. That's for T. Then that's for your do. That's for your re. That's for your mi. And finally, as simple as that. Thank you for joining. See you next week as we'll discuss another topic by God's grace. Thank you for joining. Bye for now.